Hi guys, welcome back to Living with Creatives. Hi. So, oh guys. Okay, so I am an OG. Lisa is an OG. Nature is an OG. They are all OGs beside me. But if you look over here, we have the legacy here with us today, and we are going to have a little chit chat with them. We are going to ask uncomfortable questions, and I think they can ask us back, right? Yeah, so we're just going to have a very nice chit chat. So, I feel like Dempsey wants to start.
You feel like, what if your feeling is wrong?
It's very right. So, here.
Like, I should just ask the first question
Yes.
to whoever I want to ask. Okay, so who should I start with? Okay, Patrick. Do you feel like you are the flyest boy among your colleagues?
No.
You don't feel that way?
I don't think so. No, I don't feel that way.
You don't feel like you are like on top, like
No,
you are the one in control of everything?
No.
You never feel that way?
No.
How do you feel?
Just Patrick, normal, like with everyone.
No, among your colleagues, how do you feel? That's the question.
Yeah. Amongst my colleagues, I feel like they are my friends. They are colleagues, so there's no like.
Because I know you are one of the people that spearhead the gatherings and then the rehearsals and everything. That's why I'm just asking this question to get clear insight.
I don't feel on top, but like when someone is in charge, there's a little bit of authority that has to like be there. So that doesn't mean I feel like I'm on top of them. It's just that I have to make sure. Oh, like if you are doing this, like let me spearhead it. So let me be the one. Because
why do you feel like you have to do it?
No, most of the time I call for it. So if I call for it and then we are all doing it together, maybe how I want to see it, I have to like deliver the work. Like okay, no guys, let's do it this way because this is how I want to see it. But then that doesn't mean I feel like I'm the flyest.
Okay, so meaning like apart from you feel like no one else can do what you are doing.
Obviously, I keep telling them, oh, if you have an idea, you can bring it on board. Let's all work together. And then there's been instances
bringing
like
an idea on board is different from someone spearheading. Do you understand? That's what the question is. Do you feel like someone else can assume that position?
Yes.
Apart from you,
yes.
So you can step down for anyone to also do
exactly.
whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Who want to ask? I should ask all my questions. Yeah. No. I feel like we should.
Feel free. Feel free.
Why are you guys all looking down?
Look at us. You're having a chit chat. Why are you guys? Okay.
For Brown. How are you? No, it's been in my mind for a while, so I want to ask.
What did you say?
I have a question for you. Mm-hmm. How are you? That's what I said.
How are you?
Oh, I'm fine.
Good. And then this question has been in my mind for a while.
Okay.
Actually, you're in teacher. So, you people used to come for dance class before you joined the academy. Mm-hmm. Why did you join the academy? Wasn't the dance class just enough?
Well, I've been in DWP before and I left. And
talk in the microphone.
I've been in DWP before and I left. And to come back, I knew I had to like come for class, come back, like not just to come as a member. I need to associate myself before I can just. So that's where I met
Teacher, who was only coming for class.
Yes, she was coming.
She doesn't have a history before.
I don't know.
Yeah, so why did you join the academy?
Why did I join the academy? Nice question. I was not supposed to join though.
You're not supposed to join?
Yeah. I was actually escorting her to do the audition. Wow. But when I got there, I'm like, damn, why not trying it? I like trying stuff, so I'm like, I feel like I can do it. I feel like I can learn more. I feel like I can learn more and take it back to Italy. That's what I thought. So let me join and actually learn more of my culture.
So you're Ghanaian, like Ghanaian and Italian.
Yeah.
Okay, so you joined the academy to learn dance, so that you go back to Italy to go and teach.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I got from what you just said.
Kels, what's going on between you and the God? Same thing to Patrick and Melissa.
Hey, nature.
So answer.
So after we shot Baby, Rachel's career.
Baby,
and it went
baby,
viral.
some mommy.
Would you say you guys like had the connection over there and you decided to like explore it?
Okay, we've had a connection before, but because the God doesn't really stay in Accra, he used to go to school and
What
come
type
back.
of connection? Is it dance connection or
Dance.
Dance.
We connect in dance. When I dance with him, yes.
Okay.
So
right now you're just dancing.
yes, after the viral video, we just decided to move it to
So
another
why you always
level.
together?
Well, I won't lie. He's a good dancer and he does kind of the type of dance I like, hip hop, love kind of thing.
You love
Yes,
hip-hop.
I like hip hop, love dance.
You
Yeah.
will have to see more videos.
Okay.
Okay,
Sure.
Patrick and Melissa. What's going on between you guys?
I think Melissa should talk.
What's going on between us?
Yeah,
We are friends.
friends.
Yes.
How long?
We've been friends since we met in 2021. Church. Yes.
Church.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dance department.
What church?
CUIC.
CYC.
Yeah.
Okay.
Airport City.
Do you dance at church?
Come again?
Do you dance at church?
Yes.
So do you dance together when you're in church?
Yes. Not like a pair, but like in a
Ah,
group.
okay.
Yeah. Formations and all that.
Okay, so just dancing.
Yes.
All right, thank you.
No. Follow up. So, I mean, the internet sees everything. And you dance with other people, but there's no dual name for the two of you. So I'm sure there's something else that you're not saying. We would like to know that. How come? Like, why Meltrick? If you say you're just friends.
So the why is because I barely dance with a lot of male dancers. And he and I have had that kind of connection. We knew each other before the academy. So it was easy to gel with him than the rest. If you pay attention, I'm now trying to shoot content with some of the boys. Before it was Lodi and Kenzie at a point, right? So I'm sure our fans saying that, like, lots of times just decided to give us a dual name. And that's it. That's all.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you too.
I'll follow up.
So out of all your colleagues, you realize that you guys are the only one that have, like, let's say a page, a fan base and everything, which probably you can say it wasn't your fault, or you can say probably you guys are aware. So before, you guys have been friends before you joined the academy. So did you have to ask before going about what you guys, because I know you guys are you're in full consent of your group, like the Meltrick group and everything. You guys are fully aware of whatever happens. Do you understand? So I want to know, is this something that you guys planned with them, or they planned and came to meet you, or you just saw it and felt like, okay, since there's Kwamzi, since there's Natia, am I right?
Naya. It's Naya.
How about you?
There's them to go on, right? Can you continue? Please continue.
Wait, I said Kwamzi. So do you get my question? Did you get the inspiration from there? And if you got the inspiration from there, why did it have to be you two and not someone else?
Okay, so all right, I'll say something, you say something. So we are not Meltrick. So we are not in control. Obviously, we're not in control of them coming together. I believe they love us. They came together to support us. We did not, let's say, text one of them to organize all of them. We were in church, that was last year, miracle service. And then one of them actually followed up, like she came.
That's a miracle.
So she came. That's the head of Meltrick, Hi Hetty. So yeah, she comes to church, waits throughout the service. Then she approached me and she was like, oh, we have a little fan base and we want to actually bring it to your notice and all that. And I realized that they've been commenting on our stuff, reposting, and they have a lot of videos on their page too.
So the name came from them or from you guys?
Yeah, they came with Meltrick. But Mel Nation has already been there, Meltrick, like there's been a mixed up, like Trick Mel, Meltrick, I know. But they came with like Meltrick.
And they came with the name Meltrick,
yes,
and you guys
they came
agreed
with
to
it.
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, you said something about seeking permission.
Yeah, I said, did you guys ask before doing whatever you guys did, or it was just natural? Or
Yeah, it just came up like that.
Okay.
Thank you for the question. So for me, well, we didn't like me on here. We didn't have any idea there was going to be a group like Meltrick. Like she said, the person approached us. We had seen the page, but we're not paying attention because it looks like it can come up and then to die off. That was the mindset from onset. But then it got to a point, it looks like if you don't pay attention to that group, they can do certain things that you don't want them to do. Like they can post certain stuff you don't want them to do. So, like, that was when we met the person. After the whole meet up the first time, and like continued, later sat the person down that we don't want any trouble. If you want to support us genuinely, that's fine. You can do whatever content you want. But, like, there should be... That's when we actually spoke to them. And then we gave them their consent. Like, okay, like, we agree with what you are doing because it's nice. Like, we've seen you guys do it. And we can't stop you.
When you say you guys, you mean, like, release... Wait. No, mention more.
Dempsey Grant, Naya, Rice...
Ro what? I don't
No.
Why holding back?
Rolly's fan base then. Rolly and Danita back then. Ronita. Yes.
Why? Wait.
So basically, Ronita is
I'm not saying inspired. What I'm saying is we saw
Ronita
things and then we
no, like that's where it's coming from.
not just Ronita.
Why are you trying to put words in the boy's mouth?
No.
See, the words where they come from your mouth, Ronita no dey inside.
It is inside.
You the one put from your mouth inside.
Keep quiet. It's Rolisa.
It was Rolisa, right?
Yeah. Hey, Patrick.
No, it was Ronita. It was Ronita. They came to Rolisa. We saw all those things. But like,
where did you see it from?
Internet, TikTok.
Were you part of DWP by then?
No,
yes.
I don't think so.
Were you? Yes.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
When there was Ronita?
Yeah.
Wow, then you've kept long.
Okay, wait. So out of, like as I said, out of all your colleagues, you guys are the only ones having this. So does it mean that?
Okay, you can say there's Blackie.
Yeah, but wait, Blackie is a different weight.
Different steez. That one too. There's a question.
But out of all your colleagues, you two are the only ones like having it, and it's fine because as you said, you guys are not in control of it and everything. So right now that you guys know, does it mean that anything that Meltrick posts or whatever that comes out from them, you guys are in like full accordance? You guys are aware of anything that goes on?
No.
Because from your explanation, that's what you said.
No, not every time. If we see something that we don't want to see, or we are not like, we didn't know about it, that one we can question you because you can't stop them from what they post. You can't stop them from what they post sometimes, But if you see that, oh no, we don't like this thing, you can take it off. That one they will tell you.
Okay. But it doesn't make you better than any of them.
No.
Okay.
Okay, so Rainy and Reina, why do you have similar names? And have you guys spoken about it? Don't you think it's going to confuse other people?
Okay, so with me, I don't know for Rainy.
You don't know?
But then for me, I feel like it was my name. Like I brought it up first.
How?
So wait, let's do it like Reina
and do it like Rainy. Yeah, but then
so nothing has come
So
to change.
So
but I did it first. So
really,
yeah.
What happened to change it?
I'll change it.
so it's not like Reina. It's not like Reina was your mentor or anything.
I planned on changing it, but I've not gotten a name yet. So.
Cause do you like Reina? Do you like Rainy? Renee.
I'm sure the question you were asking was after even the clash, before the clash, did you see her name before getting your name?
But after that, have you guys spoken about it?
Yeah.
No, we've not spoken about it.
Are you guys
You are both just there.
dance twins?
What?
But did you see
Dance
her name
twins.
first? I want to get to that question. You didn't know there was Do It Like Reina.
Because she didn't know. Why? No. Why? What's the hair for? Like maybe she didn't know Reina by then. It happens. Who knows? She said no.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, maybe they have something.
Okay. Then my question is to Drone. Drone, you've been in academy for a very long time. You were there before. I think some of the OGs also joined.
Yeah.
And how do you feel about your growth in academy?
Sometimes I feel like I'm left out. Sometimes I feel like I'm getting there.
What do you mean left out? No. What do you mean left out?
Like some things that like I have to be with you guys. Like some of the things you guys are doing, I have to be part. But like sometimes I'm not part, and I understand. It's not
Why
like
do
I
you
don't
feel like
understand.
you have to be part?
Because I started with you guys.
I see.
Yeah.
No, so like let's say they put something in the group and everyone sees it and you don't show up. Is that what you mean by you feel like you are left out because it was in the group and you are in the group as drone, but you don't show up? Or
It's
is
not
it,
like I don't show up. I
I'm
was
not
in
done.
school.
I'm not done.
Okay.
Or is it that maybe they've selected some people and then you are not part and it's mostly that?
Those things weren't there at first. Do you understand? When I was in school and then when I was coming at the same time. Yeah, but then when I finished school and then I started like coming, I was like the consistency was there.
Mm-hmm.
That was when like there was this selected things and then But I understand. I know there's a reason and then I know I'm not where I'm used to be.
Mm-hmm.
But like I'm sorry, I'm not where I was used to be.
You were right the first time. Don't mind this.
Yes.
Really?
You were right the first time.
So
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Rolly or Dempsey?
No, ask me. What?
Yeah. But you hear me out. I don't forget. Dempsey, how do you feel about Rolly making network meets rehearsals?
Why won't you channel the question to me?
Yeah, I'm coming to you. How do you feel about Rolly making network meets rehearsals when you are supposed to be at rehearsals and he's running his personal projects and he also doesn't see what he's losing, or how do you feel about that?
I don't feel right about it. I don't feel that's the right way to go about things. But sometimes I'm quiet because I don't know the conversations that have gone on between him and then management. That's why I'm always quiet to hear from management first before I make any conclusion. In case if there's going to be two scenarios, if there's not been any permission, is it sick still? Past tense.
It is still
Sort for him and it's just him, then I feel like that's really not fair to the rest of us, because if he's running his personal project, it should be him and his team that probably he has outside, not DWP, because as he said if anyone here, maybe two or more people are doing something outside, it's DWP, not just maybe key guy or not just them. So I'm not cool with that one. But if permission is sought out for network, then I feel like it shouldn't be on rehearsal day. It should be on any other day, but not rehearsal day for him.
I agree with you 100%. Really, if he's saying that it shouldn't be on a rehearsal day, do you think that what you're doing is right?
Okay, so
On a
first
rehearsal
of all, I don't choose the days that I go and work. If I need to work on a Thursday, I have to go and work. I can't procrastinate it. You get it? And every time it clashes with something pertaining to DWP, I ask permission. You get it? And I also feel like I take him there because he's my mentee, and if I'm getting opportunities, if there's someone that I need to put on my opportunities, it should be him.
So does it mean when I also have like my personal opportunities and then there's DWP performance or something, I can take John, Kenzie and Rennie and go?
No, I feel like that is performance. Performance when you miss
rehearsal.
it, when you miss performance is for a moment. But this is rehearsals where he can catch up.
No, but the rehearsal is probably for a performance.
Yes, and I'm saying that if I don't take him away for a year or 2 weeks or 1 week, it's just for a moment. No, let me land.
Lisa is valid. Lisa is asking a valid question, because if everybody decides to do that, then he decides to do his personal thing, and then he takes who? Yeah, if he decides, because he's not trying to push just one of his mentees, he's trying to push all of them. There's going to be a lot of like people being absent at rehearsal.
But I feel like probably because I asked permission. Do you get it? Because I asked permission, it's okay, because it's just for a moment, which he can catch up later. Do you get it? He can catch up the next day. He can catch up that very evening. If he can talk to.
How do you feel about that network?
Okay, so I feel like what he's saying is right.
No, tell us how you feel.
How I feel. Okay, about missing, right? Okay, so I sometimes don't feel cool, but then I later call my friends and then meet and rehearse what I missed at rehearsals. But then I sometimes feel cool too, because he's putting me on, like he's trying to put me on.
But why don't you feel cool?
Because it's a rehearsals day. Yeah,
so
that's.
tell him that,
I tell him, and he always tell me, oh, I've spoken to Abba, and then I'll also be like, then later I'll call Kenzie so that I catch the dance. You teach me the dance. Okay. Yeah, that evening now. So, yeah.
So, Network, you've been in academy also for a long time,
Yeah.
and one of the things that prevent, or I shouldn't say prevented, or that has made your growth maybe somewhere for some time and not moving is because you were in school and then you missed a lot of rehearsals, you missed a lot of opportunities because some of us were present. Almost all of us here were present consistently for some time. Even though when we were in school, we made time. So don't you think that you missing right now is also going to do something to you? Or do you feel like that one is opening bigger opportunities that are way, way better than academy? That's why you always align with him to go and perform or to go and do whatever?
No. And then it's not always that he calls me for a promo or something. It's just sometimes like once in a while. It's not always, so yeah.
What if that once in a while is that opportunity for you? Would you know? No one knows, right?
Yeah.
Just like the Beyonce shoot that people came for rehearsal and then they were selected to go and do it. It just happens like that. So it could be, it's 50-50. But if you know what you are going for, I'm not saying it from a bad perspective. Do you understand? I just want you to know what you want and then tell him, because he's your mentee and he's in control of mentor. So whatever you say, he can either side or not side with you. Like how you say, you tell him that's rehearsal, but he still says, okay, he has asked permission, and that's fine. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Same goes to John.
And I feel like he's my mentee. If I get any opportunity, I feel like I need to put him on. I'll put him on. And if I need to ask permission, I'll ask for permission. And you know, some of the days I know that, you see, they communicate to us. So if there's a lot to do at rehearsal, sometimes I know. Do you get it? If there's not much to do at rehearsals too, we know. Do you get it? And I feel like I've not called him out to miss like a lot of rehearsals. Some of the rehearsals he missed it on his own. And even sometimes I question him. Do you get it? Yes, I question him. So I feel like I've not even taken him out of like DWP stuff like that. Do you get it? It's just been like just once or twice. Yeah. So
yeah.
But June, I wasn't done with June before. June, with the question I was asking, you said something about you feeling left out, and you were in school. During that time you were in school, some of us were also in school. That's one. And the second thing is that you also said you started with us. Which people in particular did you start with? Did you start with me when I joined the academy?
No, like, I
just want to know. Like you said, you started with us, so that probably you'll get it right. Which people did you come to the audition with?
Let me just make it simple. I came 2019 in December.
Okay.
2019.
Yeah.
December.
So that was like 2 years after. Oh.
Yeah. So 2 years after you.
1 year after.
Yeah, 1 year. That's a year.
Like one solid year.
And that means you came. Do you remember the people you came with audition with? 2019. Did you come with Coombs?
Yeah. No.
Osata. Yeah.
They will do audition.
Then there used to be the first audition.
I was in the one that endurance came.
Yeah, and then network. And then some.
That was the second or first?
You was first.
Oh, okay. So from that.
Yeah.
They
came at one episode.
Yeah. So you started with.
No,
I did. I myself.
That one, yeah. For that one, I know. Yeah.
So my question is building up to the fact that right now, you found yourself among a new set, and you said it that it's from you. You did your own mistake, and then you falling out was still your own mistake, right? That's what you said.
You don't think it was your mistake?
Or you don't think it was?
Okay, it wasn't.
No.
Feel free, yeah.
Feel free. Continue.
Feel free.
Continue.
Was it your mistake, or you don't feel like?
Because at the end of the day, it was my decision. I couldn't like say, okay, let me just stop school and then join.
Okay, so it was. No, it's not. No, it's not about school. We're in school and we're still doing this. So it's about. Yes, we'll come there because we were in school. We're in school and we were in DWP. We made it make sense. Do you understand? We didn't want to be left behind, so we made it make sense. So are you saying that it was your mistake or you shedder? to
I know
relax?
Sheda. No.
You know Sheda?
No.
Just circumstances.
Yep.
Okay.
So-
It could be that.
Yeah.
Jonathan, you can be bold and say it because
It's not
Yes, feel free. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so among your colleagues, how do you feel when probably Patrick or anyone else is leading? Because right now you found yourself in the legacy group. Do you understand?
And do you feel like you should be the leader sometimes?
Yeah.
Because if you feel like you should be the
Basically.
leader.
Yeah, you feel like, so have you made it a point to be consistent and then try to bring people together? Do you think you have that skill to group people together and make things happen?
Yeah, of course. Sometimes he communicates with me, but they don't know personally. They don't know like.
Oh, back door.
Yeah.
Okay.
We communicate a lot. You can ask him, Patrick, am I lying? So that's it. We communicate a lot. So sometimes when I'm not there, I don't even tell him, and then he gets mad. He'll be like, Drew, you know, say if I do this thing, don't Charlie. Sometimes I don't even tell him, which is wrong. Even yesterday, he just got to me. I was angry. Like I wasn't at rehearsal, and then yeah.
Okay,
And I know.
Oh, keep
I know since I've fallen into another set of group, I mean, I'm an OG and now I'm on legacy now. So I have to stand out. Yeah, of course, right. I have to stand out. I have to make sure, everything is right. Even though I'm not there, Patrick should take over because he's the one. I mean, like he just said, when you are you get me. So
I have a question for all of you. How do you feel that it's only Patrick that's doing all the calling of the shots? Don't you feel like you can do some? Because honestly, you are in the same batch. You can also call for rehearsal. You can also call for your viral videos. You can also call for. Why is it like only Patrick that has to do that? Or you don't care about the academy? You just want to come and take money? Because I feel like, you're smiling. Okay, I want you to answer this because you are the one I saw smiling. Or Lordy. Why don't you feel like you can do it? Who? Papi, I'm listening.
Yes, so Patrick made mention that it's not all the time that he calls the shots. Sometimes we bring it up that, we want to do this. Maybe me or Lodi or anyone else can bring something up.
That's what I'm saying. Although you say that, you tell him, right?
Yeah, I'm coming to that.
Okay.
I'll come to that. So we as Legacy, when we came into the academy, for Patrick like this, let's say he was close to you. We all know that. Everybody knows that. He was close to you. And there was a point that we were not that close to you guys. So we felt like, okay, so if Patrick is close to you, it means that sometimes some of the information, it gets to him. Like Melissa like this, Melissa, Patrick, Drone. Sometimes when Kwabos needs to pass an information to us, if it's not through Abba or it's not through any of the OGs, it's either through them. So it felt like, so Patrick, Melissa, Drone. So it felt like, if that's the case, then it's not bad that they should be the ones that should be calling the shots sometimes. But if it comes to, let's say, shooting a viral video or doing something concerning legacy, any of us can decide to call the meeting. But they decide to take up the leadership role that, maybe at least we need one person or two people to take charge to control the whole team. Okay. And they have the leadership skill.